What's up everybody, welcome to Bonsai Den Haag. Today I'm working with this Douglas, very interesting Douglas fir that I got at the trophy this year. Tree that nobody wanted. I got it for 20 euros. And today I'm gonna show you what you can do with the material, with anything you can get your hands on. You can start making to look more interesting, making to look like a nice tree. Every tree has its possibilities. This is a Douglas fir that my friend Dennis collected and now I have it just for 20 euros. So I'm gonna work on it. But first I want to show you something I got from Japan. I got this Masakuni Bonsai tools. So I'll be unpacking those to work with on this tree. So before cutting anything, you have to spend a good amount of time just to look at the tree. You can see right here we have this thing hanging off, so we're gonna cut it off. Here I have a few branches that were already cut, so therefore we can use the knob cutter to either cut it off or making into a gin. So this make it a little deadwood feature. I also have this used Masakuni plier that I can, so this is nice to have a complete Masakuni set tool. Everything that is dead on this tree you can remove, so like this. So this tree cuts very good. This scissor. So and at the same time you're gonna be taking a look at the tree, see what you have going on here, and then you're gonna be looking for your front, and that we can see where is the best movement of the trunk. So here we have this nice first branch here, and then it goes up like here, and I think here we have the best movement of the trunk somewhere here. So here we have like some small curvatures. It's very subtle, but it is there. And also this part over here that goes up and all the way here. So we're gonna try to use the length of this tree to make a very interesting true trunk tree. So we have this here below that's gonna become like your second branch, and we have also this part over here, and here we have some junctions going on. So here we'll have to take a look what we do with this, because this is not going to be pretty in the future when you have a lot of branches in one section. So we have like 1, 2, 3, and actually 4 and 5 that are in the same section. So we have to make a decision for this tree. So as I'm cleaning, I'm thinking about the decision. So we have here our front, so I'm gonna mark this as my front, because then you can, from there we're gonna style the tree further. So I'm gonna make sure I know what will be the front. So where I have here a nice most movement of the trunk, and then I can tilt it up like this. So here you can see I marked over here the front. So now I'm cleaning the branches that I will probably be using, and then we have this here on this side. So every design there is a few possibilities. On this side we have also good movement, but not as good as this side. So here we're gonna incline also the tree a little bit like this. It's a bit too much. Yes, a bit like this. In this branch we're gonna go upwards, and then we have this nice movement over here. But we still have the dilemma of the junction here, so we need to remove a few branches. So, and I think I know what I will do. So we have this over here. It's taking a lot of space, but has a lot of compact growth compared to this big branch over here. And we have this unusual junction. So now I have made a decision to remove at least this branch over here. So I'm gonna just cut it flush. And then we have this branch here. It can become a back branch for the moment, since we have not much foliage. I can use this as a back branch to give it some depth, but I will make it at least shorter. So I'm gonna wire this just to give a little bit depth on the tree. As you can see here, give a bit of depth here. And we might not need it because I still have some extra branch. So I'll keep it for now, and then later I can see what to do with it. And here I can make this. And most of the foliage is growing from this branch over here. If I remove this, I will remove a lot of the foliage of the tree. So now that I finished the cleaning, I remove all the dead twigs. And I see here that this part, I rather want to remove it, but it has also a bit interesting, and it has a lot of foliage, but the branches are very long. So I will start first with the wiring of the first branch here underneath. See how far we get it, and then I'm gonna bring it up and make this like a small branch. So let's do it. So now I'm gonna anchor this over here with this little, and the tree is very flexible because it's now just starting the spring. So it's the perfect time to work a tree like this. Make sure the wire is very tight and that you're actually working on the right direction of the tree, like this. And then we can make it more interesting. So here you can see how we got this branch. So I've changed the table so that I can fixate the tree better on the. So here you can see good how the front will be. So I wired the first branch. I gave it a little bit movement, and I will finish now the rest of the wire here on the top. So I removed the branch here because it was competing with my next top. Now I'm gonna first set the first branch, finish off this, because this is important to set the tone for the rest of the tree. Once this is done, then we know how we're gonna set all the rest of the branches. Now is where this little tool comes in handy. I can hold it here, I can use it to cut something off, and also cut this small wire, this small gauge. And then I can use this small scissor, cut my wire off, and I can hold it in my hand. So now I'm gonna continue the wiring process, and then I will get back once I wire the most part of it. So let me get back to you and explain some major decisions that I made. So here I explain about the junction. So what I did, I took out already 2 branches, the one that was on the same spot as this one over here, and this one that I turned into a deadwood feature, like a gin. That was, I believe this one over here. So I took this one out, and also a major one is this one over here that I also turned into a gin, which was this branch over here. So I pull up this side branch, and the idea of this design is to make the tree more interesting, making it a little bit more wild, not as much as a traditional bonsai. So I have like a true trunk, and I also kept this the second trunk here on the back, because it gives a little more interesting in this part. And although this might grow bigger in the future, we can always turn one of the 2 parts into a nice gin in the far future. But for now it makes the tree really interesting with 2 intersecting kind of tops will end somewhere here, and I did it consistent also in the other branches of the other part. So now the last part is to wire all the secondary branches that are still not in the right position. But I hope you're already able to see the tree, how it's gonna be formed with now the main structure set. So now I will finish off, like I said, all the fine branching, and then the tree will end a little bit like here. So everything needs to be wired so that we can set the whole tree nicely. So now I finished all the fine wiring, as you can see, the secondary wiring, so that we have a nice end result. So let me give you a 360. So let's hope the tree recovers good. It's always a chance that the tree won't survive, but it's a good exercise with a material this cheap to show what's possible and see that you can create a really nice first styling of it. And once the branches starts developing, we can push back the growth so that we create a more and more compact growth, so that this tree can grow into becoming a really nice bonsai. So if you have any questions, leave it on the comments below. I hope you like this video, and I see you next time in Bonsai Den Haag.